Shalom, everyone. It's the 5th of Adar. Okay, guys, I gotta level with you. After I did my initial video, which was the invitation to everyone to join the Adar Days of Over the Top Simcha project, I was challenged with all the reasons not to feel besimcha. And these weren't external things like the news, politics, or things we discussed in that initial video. These were all the internal challenges, all the deep and true things to me in my personal life that came and challenged me and said, you're not really besimcha. You have all these reasons not to be besimcha right now. And it was a real intense wrestling match for a few days, really intense. So what do? We can shut off the news, we can avoid talking about politics, but almost all of us are going to have things that continue to challenge us internally and in our personal lives. It's unavoidable. The first thing I think that we have to get super clear on is that being besimcha and Adar and fulfilling this mitzvah is not about being robots. It's an authentic journey. And the idea is, I think, as I'm kind of working through this with you, is that we are to increase in simcha. And what that means is by making a conscious effort to continue to grow in our effort to be besimcha, which will eventually yield more fruits of being besimcha, but that doesn't mean being robots, and that doesn't mean that we're just going to decide we're going to be besimcha, and all of a sudden we're going to turn into these robots that walk around with big smiles on our faces all month long, yay! And to further this whole idea of wrestling with our own internal struggles, I don't even think, based on what I understand, that it leads to more simcha to repress what we're actually going through. Because when we repress it, then it kind of festers in our subconscious and it tends to really eat away at us, but not in a conscious way where we can actually make decisions about it. Our struggles are real and they haven't all just disappeared. Soon we're going to take a deeper dive into how to wrestle with these struggles and to come out on the other side with an even deeper level of simcha. For today, we're going to focus on where we can grow. What can we do to be a little bit more besimcha today than we were yesterday? So even if it's just a tiny bit, even if it's just a few more minutes of being besimcha, even if it's a small effort, again, it's not turning ourselves into robots, walking around with fake smiles, but really saying, where can I shift? Where can I shift a little bit? So if I'm in a experience where the struggle is very deep and very real, maybe I can't shift it right now. But if I'm in a moment where I'm doing the dishes, maybe I could put on some music and I could dance. So I think the initial thing to do is to just look for those little areas where we can shift and where there's not a tremendous amount of resistance. May Hashem bless you to be compassionate with yourself and your struggles, and make it crystal clear to you what you can do today to grow, to be more besimcha, to be more of your true self. L'chaim, l'chaim.